Hey everybody, it is Monday, whatever, the day after St. Patrick's Day, whatever that is. I think March 18th. Does that sound right? I think that's right. Anyway, I haven't been posting Monday videos for Lent, and primarily because we're doing the same three disciplines throughout the duration of Lent, right? And so we're not doing new disciplines throughout the weeks, but I did want to touch base and just kind of keep us thinking about Lent and keep it in front of us here there. So I don't know how your Lent has been going. Mine has been equal parts frustrating and thoroughly invigorating there. And so the frustrating part for me has been the fast. And I tell you that whenever I go to do these fasts, there's two things that I feel like have to happen, and one of them is I got to go through the struggle of the fast itself. Of just like being without that thing and dealing with that. That part hasn't been the hard part for me this time. The hard part for me has been getting life to cooperate, and life just is not cooperating. And so even as I'm recording this video here now, just kind of being reminded, like this is important to me to do this. And so I basically gotta kind of take life by the scruff of the neck and say, you don't throw me around, I'm gonna throw you around, that kind of thing. And so that's been a challenge to get some of the fasting things in. I've done it some, but not. It just hasn't gone quite like the way I like it. But again, guys, we're doing a 40-day thing, and so if you find yourself in that place where it hasn't gone well for you, like me, don't be dismayed. Just forget about the past. We press on towards what's in front of us, right? What happened. It's over. Let's just press on to the thing that's in front of us here. And so get after that fast there, and doing that there, and I don't know if you guys are enjoying this examine prayer thing. Some days it hasn't been good for me at all, but others days it's been pretty great. Like today. Today was probably the best day for me with this one. So we're going through Jesus, the light of the world, and it was kind of a combination of horrible sleep and my quiet time, and then now here we just did this as a family, we did the examine prayer as a family here, and I don't know what's been going on lately. I just can't sleep. I normally sleep pretty good. I don't usually have a hard time getting my sleep, and I can usually lay down, and most nights I'm out within probably 10 minutes of laying in bed. But boy, this last week it's been. I think last night I tossed and turned until 3 a.m. And I tell you, the voice in my head. You guys, you've heard me talk about Crazy Jeff, right? Crazy Jeff usually shows up about 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, but I can usually keep him at bay. I can usually shut him down pretty good. But by 3 o'clock in the morning, Crazy Jeff is in full swing, and he is loud, and he is obnoxious, and he is rather persuasive there. And when you just lay in bed for that long and it's dark and you just start, I don't know, my mind, my mind just really started going to some dark places, and I started thinking about all all the things I failed at, and all the ways that all the people I've let down, and wondering about these people over here and these people over here, and it was really discouraging, and I woke up and I just kind of had that residual feeling inside of me from that, and then I did my quiet time, and I was in Malachi chapter 1 this time, and right at the outset, I think it's like verse 2, verse 3. It just says, God's just saying, I have loved you. Like, I love you. And here it was. My mind has been so occupied with the things that I failed at, and the people I've let down, and the people that aren't unhappy, or that aren't happy with me, or the people that I suspect aren't happy with me. And, like all those stupid things kind of run around your head. And I wake up, I open my Bible, and there God says, I love you. And then tonight, when we're sitting here talking about what it means for Jesus to be the light of the world, it was like, here's what Jesus is. Here's how Jesus is the light of my world. Here's how he was today for me, is that the voices in my head are taking me to darkness. They're taking me to despair. They're taking me to rejection. They're taking me to insecurities and, all these stupid things. And where does Jesus take me? He just tells me he loves me. He takes me places that are filled with light and love and reassurances. And anyway, and I just thought, what a beautiful Jesus this is. He's so kind to me, he's just so good to me there. And so anyway, so there's the Jesus, the I am statement of Jesus for me today. Today has been my favorite of the whatever we're up to. What are we on, like day 10, day 11, something like that, however many days we're in at Lent now. This was my favorite day. Started out the darkest and ended in light. I love it. But keep plugging away, guys. Keep doing your fast. Keep going for your exam and prayer. Keep watching those sermons, and there, and hopefully you're enjoying those there. And it sounds like some of you have. So, but keep watching those, but keep at it, guys. We'll talk later. Bye.